She's pissed. I shouldn't say that word. I'm sorry, guys. She is. She's ticked off. She's been trying to get over this wall, and she'll stand up and she looks to the other side and says, oh, "I'm not falling. I'm not falling to the other side. It's too far of a drop." And really, it's not that far. About 8 inches. And I just watched Lucas. I know everybody. Not everybody has new names yet. Lucas has a new name. I think it's Mozzie, and so he just tried to stand up on his hind feet to attack, and he just fell backwards, and I missed it. That's my vacuum. I think he's done. They've been up and at him for a long time. She should be ready to crash. No, maybe there she goes. So these guys are with their mom too, but they're falling asleep. So I gave everybody a little bit of a taste of food today for the first time. Raina's pups had just the goat's milk mixture and then the puppy formula, and the same thing with Faith's pups. Now Faith's pups are smaller, so I didn't want them to have too much of it on their first try, and I can't unfortunately hold my phone and feed them at the same time. So I'll do a video on just their food and what they eat, so you can see what it looks like when we start out and what we graduate to before they leave here. Are you peeing on that? Oh boy. Nope. Okay, good. Just so you can see, I mean, just like babies, they start off with liquid and we thicken it up more and more and more until eventually they're on kibble, hard kibble, and something to chew on. I actually forgot to order chew sticks. I did order some cookies for them, and they're going to be 4 weeks old tomorrow, so they need to start chewing. The problem is that if I give them cookies and I forget to take them out of there, Phoebe will steal them, as will all the moms still. Hey, Raina, stop. Then the mother will steal the cookies, and they also will steal the good toys. So I've actually had to throw the toys back in there a couple of times because Phoebe will go and take the toys out and bring them out here, and then the other dogs will get them and take them in the front room. And Raina will rip up the material toys. Although I have to give her credit, she hasn't, since she's become a mama, she's not ripped up anything. I think these guys are done. I think they're falling asleep. So yeah, Life's Abundance has these antioxidant bars. They're really hard, great for their teeth, great for these guys who don't have any teeth yet, but they'll be cutting teeth. So yeah, we like to use those for the puppies, and they're of course 100% natural. So hey, what are you doing, Raina? What are you doing down there? Hmm? I need to clip your eyebrows and your hair back. No, you're not coming out. Sorry, I gotta do my reading. Alright, you know what? Let me go over. These guys are out. They just ate. And actually, I have to say Faith cleaned up pretty nicely because I had I had the puppy formula everywhere and it's nasty, sticky. Oh, it just gets on everything. It's all over them, all over their mouth and ears today. I mean, this morning. They did a good job. I just gave it to them off of my finger rather than letting them eat off of like a spoon. They're not ready to eat out of a dish yet. In a week they will be eating. So, but they did. They had it all over each other and everything. So I'm glad she came in here and cleaned up the box because it was kind of a mess. I'm going to actually take this out because the heat's under there and they may need it. Babies. Look at him walking. He's doing really well. Now he's got some silver or gray or blue, I'm not sure which, streaks in his coat. And so does his brother. And that's unusual. Well, no, it's not unusual. The chocolates and the reds can do that. This is the first time that I've seen it so heavily in Faith's pups at this age. So normally sometimes what happens is you'll see some streaks and then they go away and then they come back and then they go away. We'll watch and see what his does. They're really pretty attractive, but I was looking at them last night and I can't tell. You know, there is a blue Havanese, which, you know, you don't hear a lot about. People don't breed for blue. I don't know why they don't. I've seen one in my life and I think it's beautiful. They probably think it's part of the Merling gene. I don't think that it is in the Havanese, which if you know what the Merling gene is, it's causes blindness and deafness. It's what we see in the Dalmatian, the spots, or the Harlequin Great Danes, the Spotted Danes, and like your Merle collies. You don't necessarily, you don't want to breed that gene Merle to Merle because that's when you end up with spots. And if any of you have young kids and you remember the movie 101 Dalmatian, I don't remember which one it was, but I think it was the second one where they had this Dalmatian puppy and it looked different and it didn't have any spots. And everybody loved that dog, and I thought, you know, what a terrible thing Disney had done, because when you have a dog with no spots, a spotted dog, a Dalmatian dog with no spots, or a Harlequin Great Dane that has no spots, that's when you know you probably have a deaf dog or a blind dog. And I knew people would probably run out and try to find a Dalmatian with no spots. So anyway, I just chased that rabbit. But blue in the Havanese is not that. So I'm interested to see what his color is going to do. And that's the one thing about the Havanese, they change color. We don't know. I mean, I don't know why. Sometimes they change drastically. Sometimes they change back. They get darker, they get lighter. These guys, by no means, their coat is not in yet. So in another week, well, let's see. Yeah, in another 2 weeks, we'll say, their coat is going to start. I mean, there'll be a drastic difference in the length of their coat and the fullness of their coat. So, anyway, so I got to get some stuff done.